The very best coleslaw comes straight from your freezer.
Okay, sweet, sour, crunchy coleslaw straight from my freezer. Now coleslaw just goes with so many things. Barbecue, fried chicken, fish. There are just so many things you can serve it with. It's something you can bring for potluck. Because this has no mayonnaise in it, it's all vinegar and sugar. You're not going to have to worry about it staying cold and getting food poisoning because there's no mayonnaise in it. Okay, I'm going to start out with about 5 cups of slaw mix. And then I'm going to add about a cup of chopped peppers. I like to buy the little baby bell peppers because I can get the different colors, which just adds a lot of color to this coleslaw mix. And then I have about half a cup of onions. I have 2 cups of boiling water, which I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. Now I'm using Himalayan salt, but you can certainly use any salt you have. I want to make sure my salt's completely dissolved. And then I'm going to pour this over my slaw mix. And I'm going to let this set for 1 hour. I want to pull out all the excess water from my vegetables and then drain it really, really well. Okay, now while my coleslaw is setting out, I have brought my vinegar and sugar and water to a boil, completely dissolve the sugar, and I'm going to let this cool off till it's completely cool. Now my coleslaw has been sitting here for an hour and I'm ready to drain it. So I've put a cheesecloth over a colander. Now you can do this any way you want to. But I'm going to sit here and drain this. Get as much water out of this as I possibly can. And while I'm continuing to let this cool off, I'm going to let this just sit out and drain a little more. Okay, now I am ready to mix my vinegar in with my slaw mix. Okay, you can see how pretty that looks. And now I'm ready to put it in Ziploc bags. Now, if you think this is something your whole family would eat at one time, you would just put it in one big Ziploc bag. Now, I'm going to put this in small individual portions because my husband really doesn't like this, and I'm just going to have it available to add to my meals as I want it. So I've taken a Ziploc bag and a funnel. Figure about a 1 cup serving is all I'm going to need. You can see I've got some of the vinegar juice in it. And I want to zip it up. Get as much air out of it as I can. Now I had about a cup of this vinegar mixture left over. So I could have probably added at least another 2 cups of slaw mix when I was making it originally. But right now I'm just going to take this leftover vinegar and equally distribute it between these bags. Zip these up, of course try to get as much air out of them as I can. I'm going to put them in the freezer and then we'll come back. I'll show you how to thaw them out and show you how crunchy these remain. Okay, now that I'm ready for my coleslaw, I've taken it out of the freezer, I thawed it, and now all I have to do is just drain the juice off of it. Okay, now who would believe crunchy coleslaw out of the freezer?
And I will have the complete recipe in the description bar. Like, subscribe, and share so you don't miss these easy to please recipes.